Hello friends, today we are going to start with a very important chapter of quantitative aptitude, that is speed and distance, one of the chapters having the highest weightage in your competitive exam. So this chapter we are going to see and we will discuss the basics of this chapter now. So from the formulas to the advanced level question, all we are going to see. Okay, so we will start now. So here is the first question that is in front of you. You can see here a train running at a speed of 45 km per hour crosses a pole in 20 seconds. What is the length of the train? I told you whether there is a man, there is a stationary object like pole, okay, light pole or electricity pole. So whatever the time it take to cross that pole, that will be equivalent to the length of that train, right? So same thing we have to apply here. But you can see here the speed is in 45 kilometer per hour, and here it is crossing in seconds. So it is in kilometer per hour. So you have to convert it. So 45 kilometer per hour, you have to convert in meter per second. For meter per second, what I told you, 5 by 18, right? Smaller quantity you have to divide. So this you do that, and after you do this it comes out to be 6, it comes out to be 15 again by 3, this comes out to be 5, this comes out to be 2, then the answer is 25 by 2. This is speed in meter per second, and you know now the time required to cross the pole. So you can find the distance, your speed equal to distance upon time. You know the speed, you know the time, you can find out the distance or the length of the train. So how can you find out 25 by 2, that is speed, into time. Okay, time is how many seconds? 20 seconds. This will cancel out. This comes out to be 250 meter. So your answer is 250 meter. Simple question. Now, how many second a train which is 800-meter long running at a speed of 108 kilometer per hour crosses a 400-meter long platform? Very simple question, right? But here I told you concept. When it need to cross a platform or a train, when a train need to cross a platform, the entire length will be what? Length of train plus length of bridge, right? Bridge or whatever you can, platform, whatever you can name. So here the length of train is 800 meter. The length of bridge is how many meters? 400 meter, right? So the total length will be 1200 meter. Okay, and this they have to cross, and the time is asked to you. Simply time is asked to you, and you know the speed by which it is traveling, that is 108 kilometer per hour. So you see here it is in kilometer hour, you have to convert it in meter per second. So for converting meter per second, 5 by 18, this comes out to be 6 into 5, that is 30 meter per second, right? This is your speed. And how much distance you have to cover? 1200 meter. The formula of speed equal to distance upon time. It is asked to you in how many seconds, right? So we will go here, 1200 meter it have to cross, and the speed is given to us 30 second. This you will get to know, it is 40 second. 40 second the train will cross the platform. Next question. Okay, now you can see, find the length of the bridge if the train length is 250-meter long, if traveling with a speed of 54 kilometer per hour crosses in 20 seconds, the length of the bridge is. I told you this type also comes in your examination. This is the length of your train. Let's suppose train L1. This is length of your bridge. It is L2. You have to calculate the length of bridge. You know the length of train, that is 250 meter, right? The speed which it is traveling, in how many second it is covering? 20 second. So whenever there is bridge, or whenever it have to cross a bridge, then the total distance become length of train plus length of bridge. Okay, so length of train you know, and the time you know, right? But here your speed is in kilometer per hour. First you have to convert it, 4 kilometer per hour, 5 by 80. This cancels. comes out to be 15 meter per second, right? So your speed, you know the speed now, and you have to cover the distance. So speed equal to distance upon time. Distance you have to calculate of a bridge, right? So here 15 equal to 250 plus length of bridge that is unknown to us upon the total time it took. How many seconds it took? 20 seconds. So this 20 will be multiplied, right? 15 into 20, when you do this, 15 into 20 comes out to be 300. So 300 equal to 250 plus L2. So this 250 will separate and we will get the length of the bridge or platform, that is 50 meters. This is how you need to solve. Very simple type of question. Just you need to understand the concept. Everything becomes very simple once you understand the concept. Okay, this is the question in front of you. A train passes a station platform in 30 seconds and a man standing on it in 10 seconds. The speed of train is 36 km per hour. What is the length of the platform? Now this type of question will definitely come in your examination because it is a mixture of two types of question, right? Two types of question is mixed in this question. So a train passes a station in 30 seconds and a man standing on station in 10 seconds. I told you whenever there is a man and whatever the time it took to cross that man, so this will give you the length of that train, right? I told you in the concept video. And the total time required to passes a station platform in 30 seconds. So here is a station platform. The total time required to cross this platform is given to you. So what that means, L1 plus L2, right? So here you can simply find out the thing which is given to you. First you will find out the length of the train. First you will find out the length of the train by considering men standing on a train, right? The man is stationary. So you can simply speed equal to distance upon time. Here your speed is in kilometer hour. You have to convert it in meter per second. So 36 into 5 by 18. This will comes out to be 10 meter per second. Okay. So you know the speed. You have to find the distance or the length of the train. So you know the speed, you know the time in which it crosses, how many seconds it crosses, 10 seconds. A man, it crosses a man in 10 seconds, and you can now simply find out the length of the train. So speed is 10 meter per second equal to distance you don't know of the train, or the length of the train you don't know, upon 10. So you will get the length of the train. Length of train will be 100 meter. 100 meter. Get the length of the train. After that you have to find out the length of the platform station, right? So you have to find out platform length. So now in platform length, what will you do? The addition of both the length take place in platform, right? Train length plus length of platform upon time, whatever the time it took. So you can find out simply. You know now one length is known to you. You have to calculate another length. You know the speed which with it is traveling, that is 10 meter per second. You know the time it took to cross the platform, that is 30 seconds. So you can simply find out. So speed is 10 meter per second. Length is 100. Second length you are not aware of it, and the time taken. How much time it took? 30 seconds it took, right? So here you can multiply it simply. It comes out to be 300 equal to 100 plus L2. So here you can find out the length of platform. This comes out to be 200 meter. Length of platform comes out to be 200 meter. How? 300 minus 100 equal to 200 meter. This type of question will come to your examination. This is one of the type of questions which will definitely come to your examination. Now, this is the third case that I told you in the concept video. Two trains of 150 and 120 meter long moving in opposite direction crosses each other in 10 seconds. If the speed of the train, if the speed of the second train is 43.2 km per hour, then the speed of first train is. Now you know both are traveling in opposite direction, so their speed will add, right? And their length will also add because this is length L1, this is length L2, right? know the speed of one train, you have to calculate the speed of second train, right? First train, you have to calculate the speed. So you simply know that total length will be L1 plus L2. This will equivalent to 270 meter, right? Apart from that, you know the time in which it crosses, right? You know the speed of one train, but you are unaware of the speed of second train, right? So you can simply find out the things which are required to ask. So the total speed will be 270 meter, the length it need to cover, and in how many second it is covering? 10 second. This comes out to be 27 meter per second. Okay, but it is given in kilometer hour, so you have to find out the speed of first train in kilometer hour. So you have to convert this 27 into kilometer per hour. This you have to do. This calculation after you do comes out to be 5.4 to 18. This comes out to be somewhere 95 or 96 kilometer. Let's take it as 95 kilometer per hour. So calculation part you can do it. Calculation part you can do by your own, right? So you can check whether this is correct or not. Let's check 27 to 18 on 5. So it comes out not 95, it comes out to be 97.2, okay, kilometer per hour. Okay. What that means, it is the relative speed, means the speed of both the train when they are traveling in opposite direction, right? Speed of one plus speed of two. When they travel in opposite direction, both the speed adds. This is 97.2. Speed of one train is known to you. You can now calculate the speed of second train. You can calculate it, right? What you do, you can simply subtract 43.2 from 97.2. You will get the speed of second train. So 97.2 minus speed of second train, that is this much, then you will come to know the speed of first train, that comes out to be 54 kilometer per hour. Okay, simple. This is the third type of question that will come to your examination. Next question. Okay, here you can see two trains running towards each other in opposite direction of length 125 and 115 meter. If the speed of first train is 32 kilometer per hour and second is 39 kilometer per hour, then in how many seconds they crosses each other? Simple question. 125 meter is the length of first train, second is 115 meter, and when both are traveling in opposite direction, their speed at 33 plus 39. What you have to do, so this will comes out to be your 72 kilometer per hour. You have to convert this in meter per second because your length is in meter. So 72 kilometer per hour, you have to convert in meter per second. Okay, this comes out to be your 20 meter per second. This is your speed, right? Now you know the total length. What it will be? Addition of both of them. This will comes out to be 40 meter, right? You know this. You have to now find the time it required to cross each other. You know the distance. You know the total length that it need to cover. You know the speed. You can calculate the total time required to cross. Right? Comes out to be 12 seconds. 12 seconds is the right answer. This simple type of question. Just you need to understand the concept. Everything become very simple in aptitude. Okay, now this is the another type of question. Two trains of 80 and 100 meter are running at 25 kilometer and 35 kilometer respectively per hour in same direction. Now understand what is asked. Same direction. In how many seconds they will cross each other? This is one train. This is another train. They have to cross each other. So their length will add up. The total length will be 200 meter. Right. One is traveling at 25 kilometer per hour. Another is 35 kilometer per hour. When both are traveling in same direction, what happens to its speed? Generally separate it. So the new speed will be 10 kilometer per hour. You have to convert this 10 kilometer per hour in meter per second because here you have length in meter per second. So 5 by 18. When you do it, So it comes out to be 50 divided by 18. It comes out to be 2.777. So now you can find out the time required to cross, right? You have length, you have speed, you have speed. Now you can find out the time. Time is 200 divided by 2.77. This will give you time. 200 divided by 2.77 when you do comes out to be 72.20 seconds. This is your answer. Simple, simple, very simple, I guess. Okay, now this is a type of question which is little tricky or important one, right? Let's see. Two trains of equal length take 10 and 15 seconds respectively to cross a telephone post. If the length of one train is 120 meter, in what time they will cross each other traveling in same in opposite direction. Now here is one train, here is a length, here is a pole or a man, anything you can consider. Okay, so in 10 second first train crosses that man, right? 10 second, right? And in second what is given to you? 15 second it crosses a man. But now here you have length, so you know that 120-meter train cover or 120-meter train take 10 second to cross this person. So you know the length of train, you know the time, you will get the speed. The speed will be 12 meter per second for first train. Similarly you can find for the second train, that is 15 second. You know the length, 120 by 15. You come to know about the time required in order to cross that particular train, right? So this will comes out to be your time required to cross this train or your speed. The speed comes out to be 8 meter per second. First speed comes out to be 12 meter per second. Second speed comes out to be 8 meter per second. Both are traveling in opposite direction. Their speeds add up in opposite direction, right? And the total length will be what? 120 meter of first train plus 120 meter of second train. The total length will be 240 meter. And how many seconds it is required to cross each other? Now you have speed. So speed in opposite direction add up. This will comes out to be your new speed, that is 20 meter per second. The speed equal to distance upon time. Know the distance, that is 240 meter. You have to calculate the time. You know the new speed when they travel in opposite direction. This comes out to be 12 seconds. In 12 seconds, both the trains will cross each other. Thank you.